Hello, this is Mrs. Ross, and this is a continuation of Lesson 93, Practice Set and Starred Problems. Number 8 says to use 2 unit multipliers to convert 7 days to minutes. So I know that we're going to use our given times 1 unit multiplier, 2 unit multipliers to get our answer. We're given 7 days, and we are trying to get to minutes. So let's go days to hours first. So 1 day is 24 hours. And then let's go hours to minutes. So my hours cancel, my days cancel. I have minutes, which is what I want. I have 7 times 24 times 60 over 1 times 1. 60. And I get minutes, 10,080 minutes. Okay. Evaluate a times b minus a minus b if a is negative 3 and b is negative 1. So I'm going to plug these in. A is negative 3, b is negative 1, minus negative 3 minus negative 1. So the first thing I have to do is multiply negative 3 times negative 1. When I multiply or divide and the signs are the same, I get a positive number. Then I'm going to take these first two. This is a subtraction problem, so I'm going to keep, change. That means I have positive 3 plus positive 3, which is positive 6. Again, another subtraction problem, so I'm going to keep, change. Positive 6 plus 1 is equal to positive 7. Okay. A retailer buys a toy for $3.60 and marks up the price 120%. What is the retail price of the toy? So let's start with our ratio box. And this is going to be an original change new ratio box. Percent actual. Original change new. And we know in the original change new ratio box we start with 100%. This says that they marked it up 120% so that our new percentage is 220%. The retailer buys the toy for $3.60 and the question is asking what is the retail price. So we're going to use this row and this row to make our proportion. Okay, 100, and then we cross multiply. 100x is equal to 360 times 220, which is 792. So x is equal to $7.92. Okay, solve this inequality and graph its solution. So just keep in mind, we're going to keep this, it's kind of like an equal sign. So the first thing we're going to do is add or subtract. Right now we're subtracting 5, so we need to do the opposite of that to both sides. The 5 is going to go away, the 2x comes down. We're trying to get the x by itself. Negative 1 plus 5 gives me positive 4. Divide by 2, divide by 2. The 2's go away. I get x is greater than 2. So here's 2. This arrow shows me that I'm going to highlight that. Okay, it says to solve and check. We're just going to solve. That's difficult enough. Our first step is always to add or subtract. Here I'm adding, and eventually I want x equals something, so I have to get rid of the 2. So I'm going to do the opposite. The 2 goes away. I have 3x. My equals comes down. 9 minus 2 is 7. Divide by 3, divide by 3. X equals, 3 goes into 7 twice. So I get 2 1/3 as my answer. Okay, so here I want W equals eventually. Right now I'm adding 4, and I'm sorry, let's go back to 25. So my first step was to subtract, my second step was to divide. Over here I'm going to subtract again because I have to do the opposite of what's happening to W right now. 2/3 W is going to come down, my equals comes down, the 4's go away. 14 minus 4 is 10. Then I'm going to multiply by the reciprocal. Let me go ahead and put 10 over 1 so it's a little bit easier to multiply. The 2's cancel, the 3's cancel, my W comes down, equals, I get 30 over 2, which is 15. And you can see my first step was to subtract, my second step was to multiply by the reciprocal. Okay, here I'm trying to get y by itself. So I need to add 1 to get rid of the 1. Since I'm currently subtracting 1, I have to do the opposite. 0.2y is equal to, this goes away, 7 plus 1 is 8, and then I divide. And 8 divided by 0.2 is 40. So we have step 1, which is the addition, and then step 2, which is dividing. And then my last problem here, I'm going to have to multiply by the reciprocal. So I have negative 2/3 m is equal, I'm going to put 6 over 1 since I'm going to have to multiply by a fraction here. This is going to be negative 3 over 2. And this is going to be negative 3 over 2. And the reason that I make it negative is that a negative times a negative is a positive. So the 2's cancel and the 3's cancel, and I have m is equal to 6 times negative 3 over 1 times 2, which is negative 18 over 2, which is negative 9. Okay. Last one, everything up here is being multiplied. So negative 9 times a positive 6 is a negative 54. So negative 54 times a negative 5 is going to be a positive 270. And then on the denominator, we have a subtraction problem, so we're going to keep change. That makes this plus and this plus. Negative 4 plus a positive 3 gives me negative, plus a positive 1 gives me negative 3. 270 divided by negative 3 is a negative 90. Okay. And then I have negative 3 times 4, a negative times a positive is a negative, plus 2 times 3 is 6, minus 1. So then I have negative 12 plus positive 6, which is going to give me negative 1, minus 1, which is negative 7. Another way to write this, you can do negative 6 plus negative 1, and you'll still get the same answer. So that's part 2 of lesson 93. Let me know if you have any questions.